And I really like how he's doing on commentary. He knows a lot, and he knows what he's talking about. Now over on, what is it, Superstars? Yeah. You got Josh Matthews, who, again, not the best, not terrible. I don't remember if Matt Stryker does any more commentary, but when he was around, I at least like what he added. But, you know, you could add him to any panel of commentators, and he wasn't going to be, you know, magic all over commentary. He wasn't stupendous. So let's see. Oh, and then you got Matt Carpella, who's, you know, newbie over on commentary. Not terrible, but not, you know, great. No one really cares. And Scott Stanford, who personally I really like, and I think he's gonna have a good future here as a commentator, but nothing right now really. And then you had CM Punk, who for that 4 months when he was hurt did commentary. By far, CM Punk was the best commentator since the early Jim Ross, you know. And even better than Jim Ross, I gotta say. You know, CM Punk was absolutely amazing on commentary. He knew what he was talking about, and he wasn't afraid to speak his mind. He said everything that he thought, and whether you love him or hate him, it was a lot true. You know, he knew what he was talking about. He had everything correct. He was able to pick and choose. You know, he wasn't Michael Cole, who likes all the heel superstars. He wasn't Jerry Lawler, who likes all the face superstars. He literally said, well, John Cena's a good in-ring competitor. I'm not a fan of the guy, but he's a good in-ring competitor. Or, you know, since Batista has, you know, become a heel, he's kind of a jerk, and I'm not a big fan of that. But I think that the guy could go further as this than he was when he was just loving the WWE universe, you know. He was honest and truthful. And, you know, as he said, you know, when he beat Rey Mysterio at Capital Punishment, he said, I can't remember exactly the phrase, but it was like, it's the most honest thing you're ever going to see, something like that. And, you know, CM Punk is probably one of the most honest guys in the biz. Don't ask me why David Hart Smith is in this match. He just got eliminated. No one gives a shit about him. Now it's my turn. Let's do this, boys. Rawr! So I think that if he does leave, it's going to be a shame. But I think that, you know, he's probably going to go somewhere else, whether it be TNA or Ring of Honor or Japan, you know, shit like that. I couldn't tell you. I wouldn't like to see him go to TNA just because I'm tired of TNA getting all the superstars that I like. You know, they got Jeff Hardy now. They got, you know, Mr. Anderson. They got, what the fuck? They got Kendrick, fucking Brian Kendrick. I love Brian Kendrick. Who else? There's some other guys over there that used to be WWE guys that I liked as well. They had a lot of people. But it's like, really, you had to go over there. They had freaking Angle. You know, they got Elijah Burke, who was, you know, repackaged as D'Angelo De Niro, the Pope. Who, you know, not that I hate TNA or anything, you know, not by far or any means do I hate TNA. I'm just tired of them just, you know, instead of getting their own talent, they're just taking stuff from WWE. But I do got to give them props, you know. WWE really dropped the ball with Elijah Burke. They had a lot going there, and they basically just screwed him out of everything. But TNA was at least smart enough to recognize that and pick him up. So I do have to applaud them on that. You know, and D'Angelo De Niro, you know, I'm not a crazy fan of him, you know, Pope, whatever you want to call him. But the guy's got skill. Don't know why I'm going into TNA, that's not what this is about. But anyways, back to WWE. What's the next thing I should talk about? John Cena, oh my god. You know, I love John Cena to death. I've met the guy. He is a phenomenal person. There's no doubt that he is the most passionate person about WWE. As I hit a Starship Pain on Batista, and I'm going to go for a pin, hoping I get him. But he's definitely the most passionate guy on the entire roster, and I don't have a doubt in my mind about that either. But you know, a lot of people are starting to hate him now, and I know why. You know, it's the 5 moves of death. And if you don't know what the 5 moves of death is, It's basically how Cena wins every goddamn match. It's, you know, if it's a 20-minute long match, he could be anybody. He could be against anybody, from Randy Orton to all the way down to, I don't know, Primo even. And for 19 minutes and 30 seconds of the match, he is getting the absolute shit kicked out of him. I don't care who you're facing. Always getting beat up. And I think I just got Batista, so peace out, Batista. And then, you know, for the last 30 seconds of the match, they actually show what Cena's able to do, and it's always flurry of punches from Cena, shoulder block, protoplex, 5-knuckle shuffle, you know, attitude adjustment, STF, end of match. It's always that. Always, always, always. It's never Cena's dominant the whole match and then absolutely destroys and wins, you know. I haven't seen him do, you know, his leg drop from the top rope in I don't know fucking how long. But, you know, that's a lot of, you know, it's something that, it's a staple of Cena, and they just don't do it anymore. And I don't know why, but they don't ever have him. They always book him to win, but it's always the same way. Oh, and DiBiase kicked out, damn. I don't know. That's all I have to say about Cena. I'm kind of sick of it. I wish that they would show off a little more of what he can do, because I know that the guy has a ton of in-ring skill. You know, let's talk about some superstars that I think definitely deserve to be top in the biz. You know, I don't know why WWE hasn't capitalized on what greatness they have over with Zack Ryder. Hold on, give me a sec. Damn, I couldn't kick out. But Zack Ryder, I think, not only do people love him, but I think that the guy is a phenomenal in-ring competitor. Not too shabby on mic skills either. He's a good competitor, and they haven't done anything. He's still, you know, over on Superstars and NXT doing, you know, generic bullshit again. You know, the guy is a couple-time tag team champion with Kurt Hawkins. He used to be part of La Familia with Edge. He used to be an Edge head and whatnot. And basically his career's gone to shit. And I think that he at least could have a good feud going with somebody over on Raw. But no, they just throw him to the wolves again. So that's one. I wanted to say JTG, but I don't think JTG has... Well, JTG... See, the thing is, the guy has fair mic skills. Despite being, you know, the hoodlum from, you know, Brooklyn and whatnot. The guy's a damn good competitor. So I gotta give him at least credit. You know, maybe something big could happen where, you know, I don't even know who tag team champions at the moment. I think it's freaking Nexus. I don't remember who's tag team champions at the moment. But I think that, you know, maybe they could even, to start out, they could do JTD and Zack Ryder as, you know, the New York, I don't know, some catchy name, because they're both from New York. They could have them together and have them maybe win tag team championships and then kind of split up and go on their own paths, where Zack maybe gets the U.S. championship or something. I don't know. Give me one sec, I gotta reply. Alright, so let's see, where are we? Drew versus Thomas. I'm actually gonna fucking do this shit later. But what do you call it? I can't even remember what I was gonna say now. Where were we? Oh, okay. Anyways, about the U.S. Championship, I like the way that they're going with Dolph Ziggler, but I think they need to give Kofi Kingston more of a push. They've tried a couple times, and I think that WWE thinks his mic skills aren't top notch yet, and they're not good enough for top spot. I don't know. But I think he needs a bigger push. The guy is electrifying. He can do some great, amazing stuff in the ring. And I just don't think they've pushed him enough, you know. And since they haven't given him enough push, no one even cares to watch him anymore. Sure, we'll play this. And it's kind of a shame, you know. But I do think he's one of the guys I think that needs more of a push. Other guys, you know, Sin Cara, I don't really care for. Not my biggest fan ever. You know, he's good, but not terrific. But someone else that really does is Sin Cara's, you know, new kind of buddy, Daniel Bryan. Now, you might not know him if you're just a Raw watcher, but Daniel Bryan is electrifying, I think. I mean, I think that guy has some major potential. You know, work on your mic skills a tiny bit, and you could be... Why does CM Punk never have entrance in this? I don't get it. Whatever, we'll pass it. He could be, you know, a future World Heavyweight Champion. The guy, I gotta say, next to CM Punk, is the best technical-based wrestler in the entire WWE. The guy knows so many counters, so many submissions. It's just, it's incredible. And I don't think that he's been pushed enough. So, there's that. As you just saw who just came in, Evan Bourne. Evan Bourne, I definitely think needs a push. You know, they tried a little while ago with Chris Jericho and stuff, you know, having him kick out a Codebreaker and then beating him at one of the pay-per-views. And then having him beat Jack Swagger Sunday at Capital Punishment. I think that they want to, but they can't. You know, he hasn't really had a chance to show off any mic skills. So there's always that. And then there's the fact that he's a small guy, and he's not Rey Mysterio, you know? You look at Rey Mysterio, he's small, but not only does he look like a champion, but he's got the connection with the WWE Universe. Evan, he's not only small, but he's small all around. He doesn't have the strongest muscles. You know, Rey Mysterio looks jacked and whatnot, and has kind of a wide waist. You know, and that's the big thing. If you have that wider waist, you look more fit to hold a championship. You know, Evan just being so small and tiny that it's hard for him to be seen with a championship. And he doesn't have the connection with the WWE Universe he needs to be holding one. You know, maybe down the line they could hit him up with a couple U.S. title reigns or something, but I don't see him being a WWE champion anytime soon. I gotta say, that's really it. I can't really think of anybody else that needs a dramatic push. You know, Ziggler maybe, looking pretty good. But other than that, that's about it.